When a small business finds itself in need of financing for various crucial purposes, such as hiring new employees, purchasing equipment, expanding their establishment with a new patio seating area, or even covering shortfalls in weekly payroll, they turn to the seasoned experts in small business loans at Bank Breezy. Our trusted platform has already assisted over 500,000 small businesses through a streamlined online process. With access to over 50 of the top lenders in the small business funding landscape, our lender partners have facilitated the disbursement of over $20 billion in funds to small businesses over the last 5 years. What sets the Bank Breezy platform apart is its inclusive approach, serving over 500 different industry types with our one-stop best offer methodology. Unlike the major banks, our lending partners on the Bank Breezy platform are more likely to say yes and do so swiftly, all without negatively impacting the credit of the business owner. Consider this: only about 20% of small businesses can secure funding from big banks. So what about the remaining 80%? This is where the Bank Breezy platform steps in as the primary source for small business funding. It's the reason why our small business clients return 4 to 6 times for additional renewal capital and enthusiastically recommend us to their business associates. Don't wait. Reach out to us today to discover how we can provide you with the ultimate success tool for small businesses.
Without the volume
working
of traffic
capital
we do, and the volume of businesses that we fund is based on all of you submitting clients who want funding. And then our internal team doing their part to make sure they're not over-promising or overselling the funding and making a client unhappy after they take the money. And it's a collection of great lenders, great internal Bank Breezy team, great external field team, the DAC brokers, and great clients out there who are brave business owners rocking the main streets, bringing businesses to Main Street and weathering the storms. 6 in 10 are breaking even or losing money, according to the Small Business Administration. And because of that, we can get out. And for those who've identified a growth need, we can get them the money to do it. And those who've got a good business and are in a pinch, we can give them the money to get beyond it. And those who don't have a good business right now, we can work on helping them come up with ideas to generate growth ideas, right? If they're losing money today and they don't have money to invest, they don't even think of ideas on how to get out of it. But as soon as you give them the money, it's almost like this. If you were earning just enough to pay your bills at home, you wouldn't think about how your new deck is going to look out your new patio or what type of hot tub you were going to buy. You would think of, I gotta get my income up a little bit so I can get by. But if someone came to you and said, hey, we'll give you $30,000 to improve your home before you sell it, and you know you could turn that 30 into 90,000 when you sell it, you'd say, give me that 30. I'll redo my kitchen, I'll redo my baths, I'll redo my basement, or I'll add something. I'll re-beautify the landscape so that I can get 50 or 60 or 100 extra out of it. Give me the 30. Let me put it into my home. It's the same thing a business owner goes through, folks, but they don't know they've got the 30 grand or 50 or 100 until you tell them. So please get out there, spread the good news. That's what we do as brokers. So as we come together on this huddle, we're one team. Before I do, let's go to You Are Not Alone amazing funding story. Wade sent this over to me. I've got it in my pictures here so I can read it right from here. Thank you, buddy, for sending this, Wade. Broker, Esther Love. Esther, congratulations on this one. It's a brunch restaurant out of Georgia. And check this out. The client operates a strong business, doing great revenue. So much so they've been expanding and growing, and they've taken 3 other positions prior to learning of us. 3 loans they have right now, R-type loans. And with those 3 funding positions, getting a loan from us, a 4th position, is very hard. In fact, they just took one 45 days ago, 125 grand, just 45 days ago. And so they applied with us, and under different circumstances, if we could have got this loan with no other positions and we'd be first position, the offer we could have got, the pricing, everything would have been even so much better. But they got a great, strong business and they want to add new locations and new equipment. So our Bank Breezy team took that forward to all of our different lenders and got a great offer for this person. Sorry, I'm looking at this in my photos instead of my email, and I can't. Here we go. Despite the challenges, we're able to secure them $250,000 more. That means they got strong revenue, right? $250,000 more at core rate as a fourth position, 15-month term. Unheard of. She accepted the offer on Friday, but then over the weekend came up with some additional questions that they're addressing this morning. Maybe Wade's on and he can pipe in and say whether that's already funded or not, but or if they're still working through those questions. But $250,000 and are you kidding me? As a fourth position with core rate pricing as a fourth position. Unheard of. I've not seen that yet in my 10 years, so I wouldn't expect it, but it just shows what can happen when you have multiple providers and multiple packages coming through every single day. Great job, Esther, for referring that over. Let's see if we can get that client, save that client, and keep that client coming back more and more and more. I've got a client I talked to over the weekend for James McIntosh. He's going to be applying today. He just got money 5 or 6 weeks ago, and he's ready for more. And he's so glad that he doesn't ever have to go look at any of those other companies, that he knows we got their back. We'll take care of them. And he's sending bank statements into us today, so we can get him a renewal offer. And he's only been with us now, less than 7 weeks as a client, 8 weeks, but has a great business and can get more money. So great stories today, new locations, added growth. When you're growing, it's not hard to get more money added on. Okay. Be a part of the creative minority. What do I mean by that? Okay. The creative minority, some people homeschool their kids. Nothing wrong with that. It's a beautiful thing because they can't change the education system and they don't like the education system. Other people say, I'm going to be part of the creative minority. I'm going to get in there. I'm going to get in that school and I'm going to change it. I'm going to go from the inside out. I'm going to bring my creativity. I'm not going to go in there and beat people apart. I'm going to go in there and love on all kinds of people. I'm going to make a difference. Be a part of the creative minority in your community. I am in my city and I'm going to flip this town over with high performing businesses. That's what I'm doing in Milford, Heartland, Highland, and nationwide. But I'm taking care of my little community right here. I'm the creative minority right here. There's no one else thinking about that. There's no one in my town thinking about how do we help every business in this town become successful. No one's even thinking it. They're saying, I wish we had more restaurants. I wish we had a little more of this. I wish we had more of that. Or, oh, that restaurant's good. Who's thinking about their town like, I'm going to flip this town up and help them be one of the most successful towns around. That's what I'm doing for my town. I'm a part of the creative minority. We are here to make a difference and be a part of the solution. Come in, you don't have to know what the answer is yet. You don't have to know, you just have to care and want to make it happen. You know what? If you believe that, then today be bigger, bolder, less of the old you, more of the new
approach. We assess the overall health of your business, not just your credit score. Through our user-friendly online process, you can receive multiple offers within a matter of hours and, in most cases, get funded on the same day. The lenders on the Bank Breezy funding platform are eager to support small businesses. Whether your small business requires anywhere from $5,000 to $2 million, or if you're a gig worker in need of $500 to $5,000, we are here to assist you.